This is Big Bob with my 2 bobs worth, and you don't get much for 2 bob these days.
Well, if you'd have had a feather and told me the Crows would win by 99 points, you could have knocked me over with it. And to explain it, it boils down to a whole raft of intangibles that you can't put your finger on in one fell swoop, apart from the fact that a yelp was not to be heard uttered by the Eagles all day. The Crows were quick out of the blocks on the back of Skipper Dawson, who led from the front and showed the way with work rate and intent, bringing others with him in his wake, as we amply demonstrated that by getting transitional play right, putting speed on the ball and entering the forward 50 with creative angles, both acute and obtuse, we were able to score freely and put the opposition on the back foot behind the 8 ball from the word go of the opening bouts. And didn't the 46,000 strong crowd lap it up in spades at the picturesque Adelaide Oval with the heritage scoreboard and the cathedral just over the back fence? Furthermore, as the game wore on, they were getting the rotations rotating smoothly and creating opportunities from turnovers, which proved to be a boon for the Crummers in spite of injuries to key players who weren't playing, with understudies who were waiting in the wings, your Berries, your Schoenbergs, your Nankervises, stepping up onto the big stage and playing a role within the team structure without missing a beat. In a round barred by so many line ball umpiring decisions and a deficiency of common sense on the part of the whistle wielders, it was a pleasure to witness a game free of mar. I'll say it here and now, and I can't say it strongly enough, and I hope you don't disagree, Wally. The aforementioned umpires need to check their egos in at the cloakroom before they don the high vis. Simple as that. Let's put the kibosh on it once and for all. There's no need for me to go into it chapter and verse, as I'm sure you're aware of the incidents in question that resulted in doubtful goals going the wrong way in favour of the eventual beneficiaries of the aforementioned decisions that umpires continue to fumble with regular monotony and constitute a blight on the game that cannot be ignored no longer at our own peril. Fair dinkum, these whistle-blowing twerps are tone-deaf and tunnel-visioned as they continue to dog-whistle to all those thousands of people who turn up week in, week out to see them ply their trade. Their heads are well and truly implanted where the sun don't shine, and I'm not talking about the Mount Isa mine. Not only are they blind and couldn't shoe a horse on a sunny day, their notion of distance is appalling. Couldn't correctly judge a 15-metre kick if you paid them. It's simple enough. 15 metres each equals 2/3 of a cricket pitch, or a chain if you prefer, i.e. 22 yards. In other words, you're just short of a good length. It's not brain science after all, from whichever perspective you might like to view it, be it legal, communal, ecclesiastical, physical or emotional. Get real, umpires. You're nothing more than a necessary evil. Take a good hard look at yourselves and get over it. A further feature of the round was the issue of hamstring awareness that has been cropping up with monotonous regularity of late, and is maybe due to the lack of rain we are experiencing, or to put it another way, all the rain that we are not experiencing. Hamstring awareness is now up there as a legitimate reason for the players in question having a week or two off, right up there with player management, general soreness, personal issues, flat tyre and didn't turn up for practice. Perhaps we need a hamstring awareness round to shine a light on this important issue and minimise the real threat to the game of it being further hampered and hamstrung by dodgy hammies. Perhaps the pork industry will front up as a major sponsor. I can smell it now. Bacon frying, pork bangers, ham steaks, the aroma of the veritable sizzle. Oh, it's bound to be a winner, attracting new barakahs to the game from all walks of life. A dead set cert. And I'm confident that the powers will jump on the ham bandwagon, so to speak, at the earliest opportunity. As another Indigenous round ends, we reflect how the game represents the common ground all Aussies share, on the flanks and in the wings, in the pockets, on the terraces, in the stands, inside the 50-metre arc. Notwithstanding the 666 rule, it's the common ground that matters, the space we share, and is instrumental in building a better future for the harmonious footballing nation that we strive to become, regardless of ethnicity, religious belief, sexual orientation or postcode. You've been hearing and feeling Big Bob with my 2 bobs worth, whether you like it or not. Take me home, country roads, to the place where I belong. Spasiba and arrivederci. Big Bob has left the building.